Good afternoon, friends of Mphahlele Library. I'm going to read you a story from Nali Bali's website. The story's name is Little Mouse, and the author is Wendy Hartman. The illustrator is Margriet Brink and Leo Daly. The story is also available in isiXhosa, isiZulu and Sesotho. Lesedi was scared of everything. She was scared of the shadows. She was scared of noises. She was even scared of thunder. She was so scared of so many things that everyone called her Little Mouse. Every night before she went to bed, she did 3 things. She shut the cupboard doors, just in case there was something hiding inside. She pushed all her shoes and toys under her bed, so that there was no space for anything else to fit in there. And she closed her curtains tightly so that nothing could come in. Then she jumped into bed and pulled the duvet right up to her eyes.
"Lesedi,"
said her father one night before bedtime,
"it is time you stop this. You are old enough to know better. You must stop being such a little mouse."
"I clean your room every day," said her mother kindly, "and I've never seen anything there." They kissed her good night, told her to be brave and go to bed. "Yes, Ma, yes, Tata," she said and went to her bedroom. "Tonight," she whispered, "I will try to be brave." So she did 3 things. She looked in the cupboard and left the door open. Just a little. She looked under the bed and only put her slippers there. And she left just enough space between the curtains so that the moon could shine in. Then she jumped into bed and pulled the duvet right over her head. Lesedi was just starting to feel very hot, buried under the duvet, when she heard a strange sound. A sound that was coming from inside her room. "Who's there?" she whispered in a shaky voice. Then she put her fingers in her ears so that she could not hear anything. She was so scared. She wanted to open her mouth and scream. "No, no, no," she said to herself. "I must try to be brave." So she sat up in bed. "Buck, buck, 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 buck," a strange voice said. "Oh, no, no, no. I must try to be brave. I think I better go now." "What?" said Lesedi and dived under the duvet again. "Who's there?" "Buck, buck. I'm Musa. Please, please don't be angry." Lesedi lifted the duvet and peeped out. A shadowy shape moved in the corner and then stepped out. "A hen?" said Lesedi. "What are you doing in my room?" Lesedi did not know whether to laugh or cry. "Buck, buck, it's a very short story," said Musa. "It's Mrs. Buck, buck, it's a very short story," said Musa. "It's Mrs. Kunini's cat. He's big and fat and he wants to eat me." "But why don't you hide?" asked Lesedi. "I'm hiding, silly. I'm hiding here," explained the hen. "Yes, but you scared me," said Lesedi. "Are you scared now?" asked Musa. "No," said Lesedi. "See, you've got nothing to be scared of. Mrs. Kunini's cat doesn't want to eat you. It's me he's after," said the hen. "Where is the cat?" asked Lesedi. "Out there," said Musa as she flapped up onto the windowsill and pointed outside. Look, he's still there and he still wants to eat me." Lesedi looked out the window and there was Mrs. Kunini's cat. He was big and he was staring up at the window. "Throw something out there," said Musa. "I can't do that," said Lesedi, shocked. "Why not?" asked Musa. It might hurt him, explained Lesedi. But if he catches me and eats me, it will hurt me, said Musa as she jumped back down onto the floor. But now that you found me here, I'd better go. Go where? Asked Lesedi. I'll go to the field, said Musa. The field? Don't you belong to someone? Lesedi asked. She was confused. No, I live in the field on my own, Musa said. But sometimes I live. Yes, said Lesedi. You live where? Here, said Musa. What? Lesedi couldn't believe what she just heard. Well, I get scared at night, so I wait until your light has been switched off. Then I push my way through the curtains, Musa clucked. I wish you didn't close them so tightly, though. It makes getting through very difficult. Sorry, said Lesedi. Then I try to get under your bed, but I can't because there are so many shoes and toys there. The hen ducked sadly. Then I tried to get into your cupboard, but you always shut the door. So I have been sleeping over here in the corner, next to that wooden box. So you were making the noises that I heard, said Lesedi. You make noises too, said Musa, and they scared me. But not as much as Mrs. Kuneni's cat. The noises he makes really scare me. Lesedi and Musa stared at each other after a whole minute. Musa's much more scared than I am, thought Lesedi, and she doesn't even have a home. Bark, bark, bark. Maybe we could be scared together, suggested Musa. Maybe we could be brave together, said Lesedi. Yes, said Musa. We are really brave because we won't be scared of each other's noises. So Lesedi and Musa made plans. They started by opening the curtains. Then Lesedi moved the wooden box under the windowsill. This can be your home, she said. I will always leave the curtains open. And if you are really scared, you can get under the bed. I will even leave the cupboard door open. And I'll be very quiet, said Musa. I won't make any strange noises to scare you at night. So, from that night on, Lesedi and Musa started being braver. Musa lived on top of the wooden box under the windowsill, and when she came into the room, she gave a soft bark, bark, bark to say hello. Lesedi smiled in her sleep. And guess what? Lesedi is no longer scared of shadows or thunder, and everyone has stopped calling her Little Mouse. And Musa is no longer scared of Mrs. Kuneni's cat. She has a safe place to hide and live. And every now and then, Musa leaves 3 presents on the wooden box, and Lesedi, her mother and her father, have fresh eggs for breakfast. And that is the end of our story. I hope you can join us next time for our next story. Keep well.